Well, the Lakers just sold for $10 billion, Steps. Yeah, you heard me. 10 billion with a B. And that wasn't even the full thing. They sold a majority share in the business. So the Buss family purchased the Lakers back in 1979 for $67.5 million. That was a lot of money back then too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of money nowadays, but that was a lot of money back then. Now they just sold them 46 years later for 10 billion. They sold it to old homeboy, what's his name? Mark Walter, who also owns a percentage of the Dodgers and a bunch of other U.S. sports franchise. But now he will be the majority owner. He's been a minority owner. Now he will be the majority owner, and the Buss family will have about 15% stake in the Lakers left over. And part of the contract is for the next few years, Jeannie Buss still gets to be the governor, since you can't call them owners, the governor. So she gets to run the operation still and everything like that. So everyone that's tweeting out there saying, "Hey, look at he helped turn the Dodgers around. Look at they're not afraid to spend money. Lakers aren't going to be afraid to spend money. They're going to make trades. They're going to be aggressive." It's according to the reports, it's still going to be the Buss Genie there running things. So I don't know how aggressive they're going to be. But a lot of people think that this means we could see them go after. We don't be shocked if you see Luka in L.A. or not Luka. If you see a Joker in L.A. I've already seen some trade packages there. Don't be surprised if you see them go after Giannis. Could you imagine that? Giannis, Luka, LeBron for 1 year.
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy.
What did you think about this when it came across?
That's a lot of money. The first thing I thought about was like, what other franchises would be worth that much? And that's a lot to get out. I mean, how old's Jeannie Buss?
Let's see. Jeannie
That's
Buss.
what I'm looking for. I can't find it.
She was born in 1961. 63 years old.
She looks damn good for that for 63.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, I had to go there, but I was just pretty
Imagine how good
shocked.
she's going to continue to look now. She got 10 billion.
Yeah, that's generational wealth. They're set. I don't know what they have. The Buss family has going on outside of the Lakers, but still 15% stake. So I mean, they still have some skin in the game there. So it's not like their foot's all the way out the door. That's a pretty damn good investment. I mean, I'm sure they spent a lot of money each year between 79 and 2025, but to go from a $65 million investment to 10 billion, I know that over time it's going to, get better in value, but dude, that's a lot.
You know what's crazy is like on paper, if you just look at like revenues and what you take in each year and whatnot, and then expected growth, just a basic P&L, and then you look at the 10 billion, this is a bad investment. It's going to take you forever to recoup what you spent in 10 billion. But what's wild is they don't do it for the how much am I going to make in each year. It's the, hey, these franchises just keep going up and up and up. So I need to park my cash somewhere. There's nothing safer than sports franchises right now. Doesn't seem like this bubble's ever going to burst.
Yeah, the Lakers are never not going to be popular.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. California, they may not exist.
Well, then did you know like the Braves are publicly traded? They're like one of the only franchises that are publicly traded.
I know they're owned by a company, a media company.
But yeah, so like I think it was Clay Travis that showed this.
Liberty Media owns them.
Yeah, you can buy them though. Like, and it's the valuation of the like land. It's the valuation of everything. The land, the stadium, all that stuff, and the team itself. And after this announcement, and the price of this stuff, the where was it?
$10 billion. Why didn't Elon buy?
They're saying that the Braves are likely worth like 5 billion, even though on here. So if you look at you can go on here and you can buy a piece of the Atlanta Braves if you want to. And their market cap is 2.76 billion after this deal. If they were to like put the team up for sale, it would probably be around $5 billion is what they're saying. It says Braves are one of the few publicly traded elite pro sports team brands. The team, the stadium, the entire real estate development around them. If the Lakers were worth $10 billion to a rich dude, what are the Braves worth to the right buyer? At least $5 billion, probably way more. I think way more. I think if you put a lot of these franchises up for sale, we got a lot of rich folk that want to act like they know that they know sports or just want a fun toy. I mean, hell, look at Ballmer. He was like, I want to go buy the Clippers. You know what I mean?
Cohen for the Mets.
Exactly. Yeah. Tepper for the Panthers.
That's the kind of owner I want.
That's someone with a ton of money.
Yeah, because the Braves, it's like, I mean, they still get increased salary and stuff like that, but it's not like they can go pull from that bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so the Bus family entered an agreement to sell majority ownership of the Los Angeles Lakers to Mark Walter for franchise valuation of approximately $10 billion. Well, I guess, okay, so they didn't get 10 Bs because if that's the franchise evaluation, then whatever stake they sold. But, they sold, I don't know what their percentage was beforehand. They were the majority, but let's say they sold 50%, like, of the overall, right? So that would have put them at 65% or whatever. If they sold 50, they get $5 billion. They're getting billions back is what it comes down to. In addition, Jeannie Buss will remain the Lakers governor and continue to run the team for at least a number of years. Sources with knowledge of the deal told ESPN Ramona Shelburne. It was guaranteed as part of the agreement that Buss would remain in charge of the foreseeable future, and Walter fully endorses plan. I'm sure. And then once it's signed, inked, and done, he says, hey, when LeBron retires, you're gone too. You guys can walk off in the sunset together, and I'm taking over. How about that? How about that?
I feel like the Buss family got out at the right time.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what are you going to keep doing? Just hang. I mean, it must be cool to be in charge and, running all that stuff. But at the same time, it's like, you still have a piece of it. You got a ton of money. Not that you were hurting for money anyways, but you got like stupid money. Like now you can go off and do something else, whether it's you just want to go and retire and live a luxurious lifestyle, or if there's a new project you want to go invest into, you know what I mean? Like,
and you still have 15% stake in the team, so it's not like you cut.
Yeah, you still get to go to any game you want.
You're essentially like just kind of retiring a little bit from the job, I guess, and getting in on the way out there. Like, here's $10 billion. Not really, but you know what I mean.
I think we're going to see more and more of this because I mean, this deal happened exactly 90 days after the Celtics sold. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, it's crazy that these storied franchises are being.
I think we're going to see more and more of these not even because we've seen too people come in and buy like minority positions as well. Like we've seen, I think it wasn't the Niners sold a little piece off recently. I think the Niners.
What would Green Bay do? How would they sell their team?
I have no idea. That is over my head. We'd have to talk to a legal person about that kind of stuff.
With the city.
Yes. I don't know. I want Jerry to sell the Cowboys.
Yes, please.
Just because I want to see how much on the open market they would go for. I say 15 billion at least.
Yeah, there's a lot of Cowboys fans.
What if Elon came in and just bought it for like 20 billion?
Notre Dame would be, if they could be sold, that'd be a good brand to sell.
Could you imagine Elon running the Cowboys?
Yeah, what's he doing? Would you rather own X or the Cowboys?
Why not own both? He's rich enough.
I'm just saying, if you had to choose between one, which one would you choose? Which one would you take?
Oh, I would love Cowboys just because I like football. Absolutely.
I mean, X could get you into all the football games.
Yeah, X is just, I don't know, man. I think it would be fun for a little bit, but then it's just, social media is just bad for the brain, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think I go crazy. So yeah, there you have it. Lakers. Buss family selling it off. We got a new owner. Let us know what you think about it in the comments below. Let us know what you would buy the Cowboys for. Smash the like button. We'll see you on the next video.